Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our Top Hat and Tails Magic Hour. I'm sure you all know my assistant by now, but just in case, I'm gonna let him say hello. Hi, everyone. Now, will you help me sing our song? Please, at least do the motions. Okay. All right. Help me out here. I'm gonna sing, and everyone else is going to call and respond. This is my magic wand. Tap, tap, tap. Wave it in the air and clap, clap, clap. Tap it on my head. Tap it on my knee. Abracadabra, pretend to be a fish. All right, everyone. One good fish face. And then we'll go to the next verse. This is my magic wand. Tap, tap, tap. Wave it in the air and clap, clap, clap. Tap it on my head. Tap it on my knee. Abracadabra, pretend to be a snake. All right, one good slither, and then we'll go to the next verse. Good job, everyone. This is my magic wand. Tap, tap, tap. Wave it in the air. Clap, clap, clap. Tap it on my head. Tap it on my knee. Abracadabra, pretend to be a dragon. All right, everyone, one good roar, and then it's time for our story. Roar. Excellent work. Now I'm going to read you our story. Today, I will be reading to you from Magic Spell by Julie Patchkiss. The curtain opened. There stood the great Aziz. His beautiful assistant gazed at him adoringly. With a flick of his wand, the great Aziz, whatever shall he do next? Turned a dish into a fish. Ooh, murmured the crowd. His lovely assistant caught the wriggling, slippery fish and dropped it into a bowl of water. Aziz took a bow. I wonder if this assistant is going to get the credit she deserves. Presto! Aziz pulled a rose from his hat. With a flick of his wand, he turned the rose into a hose. His graceful assistant grabbed the hose and made sure no one was soaked. She wrestled it into a tidy coil. Shazam! Aziz pulled a wire out of thin air. With a flick of his wand, he turned the wire into fire. Flames danced around the stage. Ah! Cried the crowd. The crowd is right. I don't think it's a good idea to play with fire, even if you're a magician. His speedy assistant uncoiled the hose and put out the fire. Phew! Whirling wildly around the stage. While she huffed and puffed, Aziz bowed to the left and bowed to the right. It sounds like he's a bit of a showboat. Ta-da! Aziz glanced at his beautiful assistant. With a flick of his wrist, he turned her wig into a pig. Howled the crowd. The pig tumbled down and trotted away. I think he's gone too far this time. What do you think? Then suddenly, the bald assistant turned to Aziz. She stared. She glared. Her nose flared. "Do you even know my name?" she snorted. "My name is Zsa Zsa, and I can spell too." Presto! Zsa Zsa grabbed the wand. Aziz, oh, nope, I skipped a page, oh no! Shazam! She turned Aziz's hat into a bat. The bat flew around in zigs and zags. "Eek!" cried the crowd. Aziz grabbed the wand. Presto! He turned the bat into a bag. Zsa Zsa seized the wand. Shazam! She turned the bag into a bug. Splat! Went the bug beneath Zsa Zsa's foot. Aziz twirled toward the tip of Zsa Zsa's toe. Tap! He turned the bug into a rug. The rug into a rag, to a rat, to a cat. Meow, sang the cat. Yow! Howled Zsa Zsa. With a quick flick, Zsa Zsa turned his coat to a goat, to a boat, to a boot, to a book, to a rook. "Caw!" cried the rook. "Roar!" roared the crowd. "More!" Presto! He turned her beads into beans. Shazam! She turned the beans into... What is coming up next? Bears! The bears began to walk toward Aziz and Zsa Zsa. Grrr! The crowd gasped. How will we ever solve this problem? The bears were so close that Aziz and Zsa Zsa could feel their hot breath. They both held tightly to the wand. "I was a cad," he whispered. "I was just mad," she sighed. "Grrr!" roared the bears. "Zsa Zsa, we need to work together," said Aziz. "Pronto," said Zsa Zsa. Will they make it out in time? Presto! Aziz pulled out a card. Shazam! Zsa Zsa turned the card to a cord. Together, they tied up the bears. Ta-da! Then together, they took a big bow. "Hooray! Hoorah!" cried the crowd. From then on, Zsa Zsa and Aziz shared the light each night. Everything turned out just right. The end. Now you can join me in the other room where I will perform and demonstrate how to perform your magic trick. Today's magic trick is a simple card trick. I take this ordinary deck of cards and I'm going to flip through it so that you can see. Totally normal cards. Alright, we place the cards on the table. We take our magic handkerchief and we put it over the cards. We say the magic words, abracadabra, and poof! The cards transform. They will all become the 8 of spades. Watch. As I shuffle through the cards again, every single card in the deck, every single one has become the 8 of spades. Amazing! Let's just change them back so that it's a normal deck of cards again, because that's not going to do me any good. I can't play war with that. I can't use it for other tricks. Abracadabra, and poof! The cards change back. And now, ordinary deck of cards. Stay tuned to learn how to perform this trick. As you've likely guessed, since you've probably seen Top Hats and Tails before, there is a secret to this trick, and it's that you don't start with an ordinary deck of cards. You're going to be starting with what's called a Svengali deck. A Svengali deck is one where about half of the cards are ordinary cards, and the rest have been replaced by identical cards. You have, hold on, let me flip these over so you can actually see them. So a standard deck of cards has 52 cards. This one also has 52 cards. 26 of them are the Six of Hearts or a different card. You're going to have one in your deck. I don't know what they are because yours are all sealed up. But you'll have 26 identical cards, and you'll have 26 cards that are completely different, like a normal deck of cards. You're going to place them into a pile so that they alternate. One of your repeating card, one normal card, one repeating card, one normal card, so that the bottom card is the card that you have 26 of, and you can see that when you flip through. Now the reason that these cards show one card when I flip like that and all different cards when I flip like this is because the edges of the cards are thicker on one side than they are on the other. And so when you rifle through them going up, pulling upward, you'll see all the different cards. And when you rifle through them going downwards, you'll only see the 8s because the 8s are thicker on one side and the regular cards are thicker on the other. So practice this trick, get really good at it, and then you can perform it in front of your friends, family, and for surprises at school or wherever else you go. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.